does the Eric Greitens rhino hunting commercial, you can watch it on my Facebook page, increase or decrease his chance of being elected to the U.S. Senate? When I was on New Day on CNN early this morning, I said to John Berman, do you remember the quote, "Go sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here"? Of course, it was Jack Nicholson in Something's Gotta Give. Was it Something's Gotta Give? What was the movie? All of a sudden, I've a mental block.
It was a great. It was a great quote.
So what I also said was, I remember, and I'm sure you remember, when Eric Greitens came in studio about a decade ago, and the subtitle of the book, because I think this is really even more important than the title of the book. The subtitle was "The Education of a Humanitarian." He was billing himself as a humanitarian, as a tough guy, Navy SEAL, but also as a humanist and a humanitarian. What happened to him?
He was so impressive.
Impressive.
When he left your studio, Michael, I thought, this is a leader.
Yeah,
and then
this is a future president.
Yes.
But such is the behavior of the. I mean, I also tied together, and I'll say something about this in a moment. I also tied together on television this morning the fact that the reason Pence isn't testifying in front of the January 6th committee is tied to Eric Greitens' appeal in this rhino hunting appalling commercial that he put out, because Pence isn't testifying because he's afraid of alienating the very people that Greitens is trying to cultivate in that commercial. So Eric Greitens' video is the survey question of the day. Something else interesting to pay attention to is the social media reaction to all of this. Facebook removed the video for violating its violence and incitement policies. YouTube left the video up but said that it won't let it run as an ad. And as Brian Stelter reported in his Reliable Sources newsletter, Twitter allowed the video to stay on the platform, but put a label noting that it did break its rules, but determined that it may be in the public's best interest for the tweet to remain accessible. So it sounds like Twitter, with an eye toward Elon Musk perhaps being the future owner, tried to play Solomon in all of this. That probably benefits Eric Greitens, because Eric Greitens then gets to say, oh, look at this, social media is shutting me down. I'm running against Silicon Valley and censorship, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.